Good day everyone, I'm Ep.118 Blaze, and welcome to episode number 118 of the TriPoint podcast with Kinunners and myself. Did I do it right? Is that the first time I've done it right in a while?
I think
Wow.
so. Sounded correct.
Anyway, yeah, no. It was another big week this week, specifically because of one Nintendo. Even then, though, it was not as big of a week. However, we'll get to that, I guess. First, we need to talk about smaller things, though.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Valen Studios. Have you ever heard of them?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, they're the ones who made Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, the one with the toys.
Okay.
They're the ones developing the new Star Fox.
Oh, okay.
Which is very random.
It is a bit random.
And I guess if it goes well, they might have the keys to Star Fox for now on, I guess? Maybe?
Might do.
Maybe. Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Oh wow, I'm getting called. Hold on.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, quiet him down. There we go. Anyway, let's just ignore that. Ubisoft.
Ubisoft?
They be laying off people.
Of course they are.
Yep, yeah, they're gonna be laying off and, yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it. Laying off people and, like, closing one of their studios or something. And there's a potential that Microsoft might be laying off people as well after the new financial year.
Of course.
Yeah, not fun
what
things.
What else would you do?
Yeah. Summer Games Fest apparently
okay.
hit 62 million live streams this year.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot. That's a lot. It's a 23% increase over last year.
Wow.
It's huge. Valve is going to stop selling gift cards, physical gift cards.
Okay.
But apparently there's a big scammer problem with it where people are scamming others using them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always.
Yeah.
People be silly like that. And then Microsoft is rethinking the Project Helix to make it more affordable and approachable.
Okay.
And apparently one way they're thinking of doing this is with ads.
Are you serious? Of all the ways they could think of, that was the one that they...
Well, there will always be an option to have no ads, however you'd have to pay more.
That's that? Okay. Alright then.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, apparently that's it. It's just because things are becoming too expensive now and they need to find ways to do things.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about some video stuff and things like that. Not the direct yet. First, let's talk about Arknights, because that has an update.
Yeah, it does.
There's an update coming out. They have a video for it, a show off a cutscene for an event. They show off the new operator. His name's Camille.
Yes.
He's a fire guy. I don't know, it looks pretty interesting. They didn't go too much into anything, however, yeah, simply all the little things they're adding and all the events that are happening.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Another standard update. Halo's had a few different videos drop since our last podcast, and my short that I did. Most notably, there was a Skulls trailer that we watched that shows different ways the skulls affect the game, and you can get it to play a lot like Halo CE.
Normal Halo CE.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. And then there was two gameplay videos. One was like 6 minutes long or something like that, with third-person gameplay on Silent Cartographer, and the other was 28 minutes long. It was literally playing through the entirety of Assault on the Control Room. And like, they haven't fixed the HUD.
No.
They have not fixed the HUD. I mean, it looks fine. Like, it looks good. I'm excited for it nonetheless. However, like, it's not. I don't know. It's not going to be faithful at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could talk about them all day. However, I'd rather like go over them quickly because I don't really see any reason to talk about them. It's basically all stuff I've said before. Therefore,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Moving on, then I guess. Reforge had a community connect,
It did.
which is more to answer like questions and stuff that they had on the Discord. We got a shout out.
We did.
I was very
Or
happy
you
about
did,
that.
I suppose.
For one of my builds. Yeah, it's for one of my builds in my my main series of Reforge. Very nice.
Yeah.
They did answer some questions. Do you remember what those questions and answers were that they answered?
No, I looked through them briefly. I remember seeing something about like bosses and sculpting and
Yeah.
and
Oh, that was definitely one of
underwater.
them. They ask what's one of the most challenging parts of development, and it's keeping the worlds intact, essentially.
Yeah.
That was the first one. And then what are the thoughts on more like XOR elements for circuits and stuff like that, different colors and things like that?
Yeah.
That was one of them, and apparently that's going to be added.
Oh.
Which is interesting. Yeah, different colored circuits and things like that would be really good. PlayStation and PC, there was a bit of an update. He said the PC port will be talked about by the end of the year, essentially.
Yeah.
Which will be good. There will be possibilities, like interaction possibilities between Magstone and signal receivers, like for like the maglev systems and stuff, which will be good as well.
Yeah.
Underwater exploration will be coming at some point.
I mean, that was a given.
Yeah. They go into context about the grain and the type of bread it is.
I think that was a silly question. That
Oh, I
someone
think it
asked
was too.
just to
However,
be
I think it was
funny.
absolutely hilarious as well.
Yeah.
Bosses will be coming at some point, as you said. They'll be adding more sculpting shapes. Apparently, they've got a library of like over 100 or hundreds of different shapes that they could potentially add to the game. That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Good news all around, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me have a quick look through my my thingy. There was a bunch of things in the direct that got like extended trailers later. Should we talk about those when we go through them into the direct?
I think probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll talk about that with the direct as well. We can sort of link them all up as we go. Let's talk about the direct plus Treehouse that we didn't watch the Treehouse for.
Yeah.
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 It's a long direct. It's 50 minutes.
There's a long direct.
Which I guess boded well. However, depends on who you are. I'll get it straight
Yeah,
out of the
really
way.
does.
I was a little bit disappointed by this direct. However, for you, it was.
I was not.
Yeah.
I was very
Yeah, it
happy.
depends on like. There's a lot of RPG stuff in this direct.
Yeah.
Therefore, I don't know. It depends on what you like. The first thing to show off though is Rhythm Paradise, Rhythm Heaven, depending on where you live.
Rhythm-
Paradise here,
Rhythm games.
Heaven over there. I mean that looks good. I pre-ordered it.
Looks like rhythm.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it looks fun though. I like it. I've always liked rhythm games. I'm bad at them, however, I've always liked them, nonetheless. And this one
Yeah.
seems to be adding a campaign where you get to like use music and stuff like that. I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Use music with the magic and such, the beat. I don't know. I think it's really neat. I like it a lot. It's only a budget title too, therefore it's nothing too much to worry about. And then there's some multiplayer games as well in there.
Yeah.
Which is really good. Not much further from it now, like July 2nd or something.
Yep.
Onimusha.
Which, I mean, if you like Onimusha, then
Yeah.
And that's fine.
To me, it's another one. It goes with the theme that I have with a lot of these showcases over the last couple of weeks. Is a lot of generic fantasy / samurai /
they look like they come from the same series.
yeah, exactly. Or realistic looking samurai and fantasy games, like middle age
Yeah.
games and all that sort of thing. I don't know. I have absolutely no, like, nothing for these games. Like, it's similar to myself. Like, I
Yeah.
don't like the over realistic style for starters, let alone
like-
the fact that I'm not the biggest fan of the combat and stuff.
I'm sure I'd enjoy them if I played them, but I have other stuff to play.
Yeah, exactly. Literally. Then Dragon's Dogma 2. It once again.
Same sort of thing.
I don't understand how like this doesn't blur together for more people.
It does for me.
I know it's like the first one was more of a samurai, where this one's much more of like a middle-aged game. Have like, they're all sort
They
of the
look
same
so
sort of thing,
similar,
right?
though. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, then Stellar Blade, which is interesting to see. I wasn't expecting it to be coming to Switch too, however, apparently it is. Looks nice,
It looks really good.
but I don't know. It's again
Yeah.
not really my type of game. However, it looks nice graphically.
Yeah.
It's probably the best I've seen the head be done on Switch 2.
Yeah. It's still a little bit funny, but
Yeah.
it's pretty good for what it is.
Yeah, anyway, then the big one for us, Orbitals. Finally got a release date.
Yeah.
Finally got a release date.
After so long.
I don't know why it took this long to get a release date. I don't know, I feel like they announced this way too early.
Yeah.
Considering the release date is what, like September the 3rd or something?
Something like that.
That's like... That's a fair distance away. Like, it's not too far away. We are in, June. However, like...
Yeah.
I don't know, this is a fair distance away. And, like, yeah, I don't know, it continues to look fantastic. I have nothing bad to say about the game itself. My issue isn't with the game, it's with the price for the game.
Yeah.
And it is a budget game. Like, digitally, it's pretty cheap compared to most other games, and its deluxe edition or whatever it is pretty cheap as well. However, to get it physically, it's not like the other ones where the variable price adds like $10 to it. It's at $90. Where the base game is like 60, and as far as I'm aware, it doesn't even have the special edition stuff in it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous.
It is.
There's people are complaining about the Fire Emblem price a lot.
Yeah.
And look, I get it that is expensive. However, like, this is why is there such a difference?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it like a limited physical release? Because it's only really. It's hard to find it in specific places too. Like, I originally only thought it was coming out on the eShop. I didn't think it was getting a physical.
Yeah.
I don't know. Other than that, though, I mean, I'm gonna get it physical because, you know... I'll complain about these prices and buy them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's Big Walk.
You missed Rayman.
I did miss Rayman. I'm sorry, Rayman. We've already talked about Rayman a fair bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Legends Retold shown off
too,
again.
you know?
Continues to look like Legends Retold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Walk.
Yeah, moving on.
It's a funny looking game where you play as something.
These.
Yeah, these things,
This
and
is
then
the
you go
thing
for
where
a
I
walk.
was like, they look like Fluck creatures.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know, it looks like you go for a walk. It sort of looks like it's cut from the same cloth as things like, I don't know, Human Fall Flat, and,
Yeah.
no, what's it called,
All the
Wobbly Life
funny
and all that sort of
things.
thing. Not quite in the
Yeah.
same physics-based way, have like in more of the walk around, solve puzzles, do things based way.
Just
I don't know.
be silly.
It's different. I'll say that much. It looks like you can do it with your friends and stuff as well, if we get. One Piece is getting a cooking game.
Yeah, because why not?
Yep, and it's completely a pixelated art style and everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. I don't know. It's interesting.
I don't know. If you like One Piece and you like cooking games, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, strange. And then Pokemon Pokopia is getting an expansion.
Huh.
Did you say
It's
up?
getting the... Yeah, it's getting the update and then...
Yeah,
the
it's getting a
expansion.
free update first. And then it's getting an expansion pass. The free update allows you to go
Yeah.
underwater, essentially.
Yeah.
And then the expansion pass allows you to do to do other things because it's being added to it. However, again, my biggest problem, the price. Over here,
Yeah.
at the very least, it is the same price. It's about half the price of the game, the expansion pass, which is
Pretty much.
again ridiculous. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it really is.
Considering this game is already a lot of money. I don't know, I was kind of hoping for a bit of a graphics update to make it look more like a Switch 2 game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's look. Yeah, I
It's
think
an
the underwater stuff's
interesting
neat.
one.
I do kind of wish it was a proper transformation though, considering you have transformations for all the other things. You have a transformation for swimming on top of water. However, for going underwater, all
Yeah.
you do is put a bubble over your head.
I guess
Why
it's
not simply get Ditto to
easier to
transform
see that
into,
way.
I don't know, a corpus or something? Like,
I don't know.
why have a bubble? Anyway, yeah, no. Bubbly Basin is the first part of the expansion pass. It's coming out in August 2026. The next one's coming late 26, and then the third one's coming next year, and it has a new
Next year.
town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would be excited, except for the fact that it is very expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is a game. Let's move on from that. I won't do that.
Wow. The next one's Fortune's
It
Weave.
is Fortune's Weave. And if you can't tell, Kinunners is not feeling the best. However, she's here for this.
No, but I'm excited.
To be fair, I haven't been feeling the best all week. Yeah, we're good. We'll
It's
make this work.
fine.
Yeah, Fortune's Weave is showing off next in the
It
city
is.
of Dragon.
It's set in Dagda.
Yeah.
Dagda.
Anyway, yeah,
The
city of
continent
that.
off the
Roger
edge.
Craig Smith is shown first. That's a joke for me.
Yep.
Never mind
'Cause
that.
of course
And then
he
they
is.
show off the Four Lords. They talk about the Four Lords.
do.
What they do. That's right.
It's Fire Emblem Four Houses.
Oh yeah, Fire Emblem Four Houses. The four of them. Yeah, they talk about
show
them,
off
what their
more of the
backstories
mechanics
are,
in
or
this
their brief
trailer.
backstories, I guess. Their bios.
Yeah.
There's
they
this,
generally show off more
I noticed
mechanics.
there's this like theme around everything where it's like a dark, like cloud, almost like a vignette on everything.
I think that's just the way they've done it for this trailer.
Even the gameplay though is the same.
Yeah. I don't know.
Everything's on like really dark backgrounds. Like you can see it like tapering off at the edges, like clouds,
A lot of it's
like a foggy.
really there's one problem that a lot of people have been having with it, and it's the fact that there's so much of it just looks washed out. Like even for Three Houses standards.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. The rest of the game looks fairly colorful, which is nice. I was worried about them going fully back to dark grays and boring.
It's
and
a
stuff like
nice
that.
middle ground.
I don't know. There is a lot of that like dark fog though, and I'm curious to know if that's an element that'll carry over into
honestly,
the story or not.
That might be that might just be a story based thing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that'd be good if it is. That makes me a little bit more
could see it
intrigued
being
because
like that.
otherwise I have no interest in this game.
Yeah, I could see it being like that.
Yeah,
And then they show
the
off-
four lords have different powers though.
Yeah, it seems to just be a lord thing.
A which thing?
Seems to just be a lord thing.
Yeah.
Like the rest of them don't have one.
Yeah, it seems to be, yeah, each of the lords have their own special ability that they can use, which, I mean, I guess is kind of interesting. It's a way of
Yeah.
differentiating them. And then you
And
choose,
there are more
like,
mounts.
I think, I can't tell if each of the stories are going to connect in some way, or if they're all completely separate.
I don't know yet.
The way they're
I don't think
talking
anyone's
makes it
figured
sound
that
like
out
they're all
yet.
completely separate.
There is still a recruitment
Sorry?
mechanic. There is still a recruitment mechanic, so there might be
Well, there might be overlapping
sort of
characters in
connected.
each, however, like...
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I guess that doesn't really
What I
mean
meant.
that the stories will overlap, I guess.
no.
If
I don't know.
anything, the recruitment mechanic sort of dictates that it won't overlap.
Yes and no.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. There's a green-haired lady holding a baby because they're always the bad guys for some
For
reason.
some reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's
There's a god player character that's a thing.
there's a yeah. It's an angel thing. As
I don't
far
know.
as everyone
That's the
can
player
tell.
character though, right?
Their name is Ashmel. Ashmel? Something like that.
It's my
Ashmel? I think that's what it is.
However
I
you
don't know.
say
It was seen in the art book picture.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that's
Yep.
fine.
That's all anyone's got at the moment.
Yeah, that's okay. And then there's Sothis holding an axe and being mean to someone or mad at someone.
And being Sothis.
Yeah, being Sothis. Except tall.
Yeah. Except adult.
Adult Sothis. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the collector's edition.
Yes.
You gonna speak about that or?
I don't know. We haven't pre-ordered.
Well, yeah, we
Looks
haven't
good.
pre-ordered. I thought, are we gonna speak about like the stuff that's been going on around the collector's editions?
Oh. It's been kind of funny. There's been like
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah. It's been a bit of an issue with scalpers scalping everything. Same with the Halo Collector's Edition. They've been scalping absolutely
Yeah.
everything, which has been a pain at the moment.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to get the Halo Collector's Edition. At the very least, we've pre-ordered the Fire Emblem one.
Yeah.
Even then, it says there's not much left in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Which
don't know.
is
It's not.
annoying, but
Yeah.
but like,
not the
what do you
nicest.
do about it? You know.
Otherwise, though, Fortune's Weave comes out
On the 17th
the same day
of
as.
September. The second chapter for Trials.
Yay! Yeah, it is. There's trails in the sky.
Yeah.
Anyway, after that, Ninjala 2. Not what I was expecting.
Just completely random.
Yeah. I mean, the first Ninjala was fine from what I saw. I'd never played it. However, this
Yeah,
one's
I
a
don't
more
know. I
open
never
world
played it.
multiplayer game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have nothing to say about it.
I have zero interest.
NSO is getting some interesting changes, updates, maybe thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, first off, it's getting a Donkey Kong challenge thing, where you can play, like, challenges in Donkey Kong games that are on NSO, and you can, like, earn achievements, essentially.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting. And you can do it with Bonanza, too, which is interesting. It's only
but
a limited
only
time,
for
which
a
is
limited
silly.
time.
Very
Because,
silly.
like, of course it is.
I don't like that it's silly. Like that.
It's
silly.
so.
However,
it's just. Oh.
Maybe it might change as well. Like each time one's finished, a new one will come up, and then maybe they will rotate in the future.
Maybe.
That'd be
But
nice if
even
they do
so,
it that
that's
way.
Still just.
Considering they're limiting it, which is again silly.
Or if they simply just do it the same way that like the icons are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be the best way
They're just,
to
like, sort of-
not mess up this whole limited thing. However, like
Yeah.
it's silly though. I don't like that it's only limited time. And speaking of limited time, there's a special limited time thing coming to Bonanza with the Emerald Rush mode, where you can use Mario
Yeah.
things. I don't know why this one's limited time too. I think that's as silly.
Yeah, this one's just weird.
I don't understand
Yeah.
why everything has to be limited time all of a sudden again. It's bad. It's naughty. Naughty Nintendo.
It doesn't help anyone.
No, like what does it like? What if someone doesn't
This
have?
doesn't benefit anything.
I think like the general idea is like, oh, if someone wants to do this, they have to go out and do this and do that to do it in time, and it will get more people to do it. No, they simply won't get it, and then
Like-
they'll never have a chance to. Like,
Exactly. It just sucks.
it's silly. Anyway, from the creators of Vampire Survivors is an anime Vampire Survivors.
It's,
Jujutsu
yeah,
Kaisen.
It's
So
a Jujutsu Kaisen one.
Yeah, I have nothing to say about it.
Neither do I.
There we go. Lords of the Fallen
Don't watch
2.
the show. Don't know.
It looks like the rest of
Another
them.
one.
And another one of these
Another
like
middle-aged Souls-like.
medieval Souls like things that I don't
Yeah.
know. They all look the same. Liza
Yeah,
P.
it's very hard to tell some of them apart.
Yeah, it is hard
Yeah,
to tell
Liza
apart.
P.
Liza P. This one's a little bit easier to tell apart because you don't play as a knight.
Yeah.
Apparently, people really, really like this game. The complete edition's
Okay.
coming to Switch 2. It looks like it runs well. Again, though, it is sort of the same sort of thing. The most interesting thing about this is the whole game's going to be on the cartridge.
Oh.
It's not going to be a game keycard.
That's really good.
which is very nice, and that immediately puts it above the rest for me.
Yeah.
DMC 5.
Yeah.
I mean, people have been talking about how it's going to be coming to Switch for ages. Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
Peop-
It was. This one's just a long time coming.
Yeah, exactly. I know people were talking about this coming to Switch 1, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yep.
People really like these games. I mean, they're not really for me. However, like, I'm glad.
If you like them, here it is.
Yeah. The digital version is coming on the 23rd.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about a physical version.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Then we have Muramasa Revenant Blades, which is a game that's been stuck on consoles its entire life,
Yeah.
essentially. I can't remember what it was stuck on first.
Right,
However,
it
then it
was-
was put on Vita, and it was stuck on Vita. Therefore,
It was. Stuck
now it's
on
actually
the
coming
Wii
to a
first.
platform where people can play it.
I think.
Yeah, it was stuck on the
I think
Wii.
it was stuck on
yeah.
the Wii first.
Yeah. Good to see old games like this coming along. It has a very
And
interesting
it
art
is
style.
right.
It reminds me of.
It is the.
I don't know if you
the
ever
Vita
saw these
version.
things when you were at school. Have like it reminds me of like those old like videos they used to show us in class to explain legends for different mythologies.
Oh, I never saw them.
Yeah, I saw them a lot. That's what the art style looks like though, because it was like, I don't want to
That's
call
funny.
it cheap, Muramasa, because it's obviously not. To have that art style in a game is a little bit different. However, like, you could tell they were like outsourcing to cheaper education animators essentially when they did those videos for class. Again, not saying this is cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
not in the slightest. However, like,
No. No.
yeah, I don't know. It really reminds me of that art style though. Even the way
That makes
the
sense.
animation style is itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks neat. I mean, it is again something that people have been
And,
waiting to come over
this-
from different things. As you said, though,
This
it's the Vita version.
Yeah, is the Vita version.
Yeah, which
isn't
has all
it?
the extras.
So it has all the.
Which is one less thing
Added
for the
stuff.
Vita.
Yeah, but like I don't know, good for it for existing somewhere else.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, exactly. Anyway, Xenoblade. There was massive discussion about which one do we get the next Switch 2 edition, and Monolith were like, you know what,
Yeah.
all of them.
Literally.
It's as if we do all
Everyone
of them.
was
I
like,
mean, it's
"Oh,
not really
maybe
all
it'll
of
be
them. It's not
2.
like they're all coming out at the same
Maybe
time.
it'll be 3. Nah, it's
I would have
some
imagined
of
that
them.
all of them would have got a Switch 2 editions over time anyway.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's not like it's a massive surprise that all three of them are getting it. Have like the fact that they announced them all at the same time. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously
is.
they have all the basic standard things. However, one of the only times they've decided to actually make the Switch 2 edition worth it, they've added extra content to each of the game, and it's all different for each game.
It is. It's so interesting.
It's really strange. Like, the first game's getting what? It's getting bikes.
It's getting a race mode with a vehicle.
Yeah, it's got a race mode. It's got vehicles that you can use
And,
around the world. More heart-to-heart conversations, was it?
Yeah. Actual voiced ones.
Yeah, that's right, actual voiced ones. New equipment designs too.
Yeah.
Yeah, very random. Not gonna lie.
It
The
is
second
really
game is
random.
getting control blades.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means yet.
And a new rare blade and blade quest, and new equipment designs for Pyra and Mithra, because everyone likes Pyra and
I
Mithra.
mean, yeah. Yeah.
And then the third game is getting defensive battles against waves of enemies. Essentially, like, what would you call that? Like a
Oh, there is a name for it, isn't it?
I can't think of it right now. However, there's a new hero.
Yeah, just a random new person.
Yeah, and their quest and newly voiced event scenes.
Yeah.
Very random.
I didn't know there were event scenes
don't...
that weren't voiced in 3, but...
Yeah, and Definitive Edition, Switch 2 Edition for the first Chronicles is already out digitally. However, it's coming out July 30th physically.
It is? Yeah.
Yeah. The second game is coming out July 30th digitally and October 1st physically. Very interesting way to do it.
Yeah.
And then both the digital and physical version of 3 are coming out
The
December
3.
3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to see. I wasn't expecting it. It was very random to get all three.
No.
And then they go into the
all
next
three.
Xenoblade game, which
Yes.
it's called Xenoblade Genesis.
Yeah.
Yes. It looks fine. However, like, if this wasn't Monolith Soft, I'd be like, oh, this looks fine. However, like, I was expecting more from Monolith Soft.
Yeah, it looks like because it looks like they tried to go with a slightly different art style, and because of that, they just haven't worked out the optimization.
Yeah, however, like, the slightly different art style, to me at least, looks like it's to cover up things.
I don't think so.
I don't know if that's the case. However, I to
think
me
it's the
that's what
other
it
way
sort of
around.
looks like. Look, I don't mind the art style that much. However, like, it looks like a Switch 1 game.
It does.
Yeah, it looks like a Switch 1 game with I guess more details in the characters, even if they're like more detailed in certain areas. However, because of the cel shaded art style, they're less detailed in others.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I don't understand. Yeah, however, like you look at the background and stuff and things like that. There's like, I don't know. It's
just rocks, man.
Monolith is well known for like bringing each hardware that it puts its games on to its knees, like with how it looks.
It's the
everything
retro
looks
of...
generally fantastic on every piece of hardware. However, like this is the first Xenoblade game where I've sort of gone.
Yeah, it's okay.
I know it's a year off. However, like the fact that they showed this trailer as confidently as they did, kind of, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess we'll see what it looks like further down the line.
It's definitely more of a thing where we just kind of have to wait a little while.
Yeah,
See what happens.
I'm not expecting them to change the art style. I'm simply hoping they add a little bit more to the art style. Maybe. Yeah, maybe is the best way to go. They're adding school elements though.
Yeah.
Random. That feels like it's a direct response to like things like Persona and Fire Emblem Three Houses and stuff.
Yeah.
That okay. I didn't really think Xenoblade
I mean, I'm fine
needed
with it,
school
but it's
things,
kind of
however,
strange.
you know.
Neither. Yeah.
And then there's a lot of elves.
For some reason.
A lot of the elves. Female main character, which is nice and it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's coming next year.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. A bit mixed on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, even with the cel shaded art style, it doesn't look as good as games like Breath of the Wild or Tears, personally.
Yeah.
I think there's a bit too much of a mix of mismatched art style stuff there that they need to sort of work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, another game that disappointed me. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
This was just a mess.
I don't know how Nintendo keeps getting away with this.
I don't know.
I don't know how they got away with the first Switch Sports. A lot of people like the first Switch Sports. And I'm like...
Seriously?
It went backwards. The series went backwards.
Yeah.
Even if you were comparing it to the first Wii Sports and not Wii Sports Resort, the first Switch Sports, like, had less, like, variety in the game types. It had, like, less stat stuff that you could check and things as well. And then the sports mates are awful, and everyone's always said that.
Yeah.
Therefore, they're like, oh
and
yeah, let's do Switch Sports Resort. And it has less games than Wii Sport Resort. I can almost guarantee you it's got, like, little to none of the variants in those game styles as well.
No, it's definitely only one.
Yeah, exactly. There's only 12 sports compared to like the 30 that
they don't have sword fighting, which is like the primary
there's no sword play. Well, basically, to me, there's no real games that take advantage of Woohoo Island, which they've redone, other than like, what was it, skateboarding and flyover?
Yeah.
The skateboarding one, I mean, there's more popping in the Wii than there is in the Wii game.
Yeah.
And, like, why is the world, like, empty?
I don't know. You know what I haven't seen in this trailer?
It was never really that empty in the first one. Yeah, the blimp's not there. I mean, there's a few things that, like, been added and stuff like that. The way the islands
there's
work,
like some little
it's changed
boats with the
Woohoo Island.
sails and things like that. Yeah, it has.
It's changed a lot. I wonder if the Golf Island's going to be there anymore. It looks like it is. However, it looks like it's way closer.
Yeah.
If you
It
look
is
at
way
the prop
closer.
plane part, you can sort of see it. It looks like it's way closer.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. It's a bit strange. And then, like, where's Frisbee?
I don't know.
Why did they bring power
Also, the
cruising back
dinosaur
and not
statues are
wakeboarding, which is like
missing.
one of the best games?
The dinosaur statues are missing.
Yeah, the dinosaur
Not-
statues missing. Yeah.
Not statues.
I don't know. The Woohoo Island itself looks more empty than it used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they kept the sports mates. The
It's 'cause
plane
there's-
mode looks
oh, you know
nowhere
what
near
it
as
is?
interesting. I'm assuming it's not going to have like the eye points that you can find and the battle mode, which is what made
The
it
middle
as good as it was. The
plaza?
fact that you could learn lore about the island as you flew around. It might have it.
Yeah.
However, I'm not expecting too much, to be
Yeah.
honest.
The central plaza is completely different.
Yeah,
that's why.
everything's completely different, and I'm not.
Like, there's no fountain.
It doesn't necessarily matter to me that it's different. Like, I like to see the island evolve. However, like, they're not going to take advantage
This
of that,
just
are they?
went backwards.
I mean, at least that's the way I see it. It doesn't look anywhere near as in depth as the first one, and that first one
Yeah.
came out. I don't know. What was it, like 18 years
so
ago?
many years ago.
Like,
Yeah.
I think it was less than 18, maybe like 17 or 16. However, even then, regardless, I don't understand
Yeah.
how they've gone backwards and why people keep accepting this.
I don't know.
People are like, oh yeah, super excited for Switch Sports Resort, and they were the same for the first one. I'm like, there's less content than the first one. I don't understand. And it's all very samey.
Literally.
Like, this one has things pulled directly from Switch Sports in it. Like, tennis is there again.
Yeah.
Bowling's there. Like, at least with bowling in Wii Sports compared to Wii Sports Resort, they were like, the basic bowling mode was in Wii Sports Resort. However, their modes made bowling in Wii Sports Resort very different.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, they really tried to get more variety over sameness. The problem with Switch Sports, and this is going to get really confusing when I keep saying all these different things, the problem with Switch Sports I found was almost, like, volleyball, tennis, and badminton almost felt the exact same to play.
Yeah.
Like, because they're all net games, all you're doing is hitting a ball back to the other side. I know there's different things you can do in them, however, like, compare that to the original Wii Sports, where, like, there was no other game like tennis. There simply
Yeah.
wasn't. Like, there's no other game like any of the games in there. And, like, the fact that swordplay is missing from this, the biggest thing, like, one of the biggest things from Resort was the fact that swordplay was like an adventure mode almost.
Yeah.
You got to, like, go around the islands, going through these levels and stuff like that. Then you had, like, all the different, like, you had, like, the fruit sword stuff as well.
Yeah.
That was always
Yeah,
good. That
different modes.
wasn't in Switch Sports 1, and swordplay's not even in here.
Yeah.
How, like, their big thing is thumb war now, thumb wrestling.
That went on for an
Yeah, which
unreasonable amount of time.
went on for way too long in the direct. It completely destroyed the pacing. It's not even that interesting.
It's really not.
Personally, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I am very disappointed with it. There are people who are like, "Why are you disappointed with it? Isn't this what people wanted?" I'm like, "That I want a proper one, a proper sequel.
Yeah.
I want to throw more frisbees at my dogs."
Exactly.
And that doesn't seem to be here. And then golf, if they use the same courses again for the 5th time, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on from Switch Sports Resort, unless you have something else to say about it.
No, that sums it up.
I spoke about it for like 5 minutes straight then. I had a lot to say about Switch
It's
Sports
fine.
Resort. Anyway, RuneScape.
It's coming to console.
Yep. I have nothing else to say about it, to be honest.
It's RuneScape. I don't know.
Yeah. Hello Kitty Party Land looks like a party game that I'm sure people will like, because
Yep.
the Hello Kitty games seem to have a good run on these consoles.
Yeah. They do.
Yeah, therefore I'm sure people will enjoy it. Star Fox got a brief show,
Yeah.
a trailer. Simply to remind everybody
Yeah.
that it exists, because it's coming out very soon.
Yeah.
Like, not that far away. Final Fantasy Resonance, a brand new Final Fantasy turn-based top-down sort of 2D
Yeah.
HD game. Which, I mean, I'm not a fan of turn-based games personally. It's not. I'm not gonna play it. However, like, it looks good.
It looks
It
amazing
looks
though.
fantastic. Like, it's coming to Switch 1 as well, though.
Yeah.
And before we started
what?
the podcast as well, I had a bit of more of a look into the gameplay of it, and you know how it has like the other characters from the rest of the series that come in, everything like that. They
Yeah.
work very similar to how the Engage rings work in Engage.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's ghost versions of them behind you. They help like
Oh.
yeah. I was like,
Okay.
okay, that's different. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I don't
It's a
know.
good
I mean,
way
it
to
does
do
show
it,
up
though.
briefly in this trailer that they're there. Like, there's some little blue ghost behind them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks fantastic. Again, it's not the type of thing I would play. Have like, I mean, you would play it.
Yeah.
I could easily see you playing it. Although you've already got a HD 2D
I've
RPG
got one.
in the works for coming up very soon.
Yeah, come out very soon actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did very soon. Yeah, like this Friday. Did I have to go pick it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Final Fantasy Resonance though, coming out October 22nd, 2026. For both
Yeah,
Switch and Switch 2.
looks really
I'm
good.
curious to see how the Switch 1 version looks. I
Yeah.
can't imagine it looks very good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
However, it might. I know it's only a HD 2 game. Pikuniku 2, which is a big one for me because I do like Pikuniku. Pikuniku 2's coming out after the director got its own trailer, which is longer and showed off some more
Yeah.
things. He's simply a little guy going on an adventure in some strange places.
It looks like Pikuniku.
Yeah, exactly. Except 3D. I kind of hope, because there is co-op
Yeah.
stuff in the first one. I kind of hope there's some in the second one too.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd
That'd
be
be good.
cool.
Hopefully with some online co-op, because the first one doesn't have that, which
Hopefully.
means we can't do it as a duo let's play properly, unless you sat in the
Yeah.
office with me, which never
Yeah,
works out
exactly.
properly.
No, it doesn't.
Therefore, yeah. Yeah, no, exciting. Coming out next year though. No release
Yeah.
date.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest
Yeah.
Monsters. This was teased. Was it last week that they had the Dragon Quest? No, it was like a week before, right? They had the Dragon Quest
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, it was teased there.
It's a little bit
They got a
before.
trailer here. Not gonna lie, it looks a little bit cheap, on the cheaper side. Like a cheaper spin-off
Yeah.
of Dragon Quest. However, like for people who are fans of the series, I guess it's good.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about it. Duskbloods.
Neither. Was shown.
There's a theme in this
Again.
direct that shows cutscenes, or I guess non-gameplay trailers of games that people have been waiting
Yeah.
for a very long time, which does not
Exactly.
say anything about the game. Like we've seen less now than we did last time, and people have been waiting a
Literally.
year for another trailer.
Yep.
I don't know what to say. Like, and it looks like another like it blends in with the rest of them as well. Like, I don't
Literally.
know. I have nothing to say about it. Splatoon Raiders got a trailer simply to say, look, it's coming out soon again. It looks
Yeah.
fine. I liked playing through Splatoon 2. That's about all I have to say. Like
Yeah.
every Splatoon game almost plays exactly the same for me. I know this one's very different. However, like
Yeah.
the Salmonoid stuff was never in my interest anyway. In the other games.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have nothing to say about it. Deltarune. People were very excited for that,
Deltarune.
I believe.
The one everyone was happy
Yeah.
about.
That's good. Do you have anything
Yeah.
to say about it? Because I don't.
No, not
Okay.
really.
Metaphor, finally. I literally yelled finally when I saw this pop up because
so
like
long.
I don't even want to play this game. I don't even want to watch this game. However, like I've been saying it since the system
I
came
know.
out that it should be there. It was strange that it
Exactly.
wasn't
Now
there.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But they
Metaphor's
got it now.
coming. Finally. I don't know what took them as long as
I'm
it
glad.
did. I guess they wanted Persona 3 out first.
Yeah, probably.
I
honestly.
don't know. When's it coming out?
Yep.
This
I'm
November, I
trying to
believe,
find a
isn't
date
it?
right now.
Yeah, November 12th.
November 12th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Anyway, Minecraft, which
Thanks,
was the most
Minecraft.
exciting thing for me out of this entire direct, which is saying something.
That's
It's getting a Switch
so
2
fun.
version. What's up?
That's so funny.
I know. It's getting a Switch 2 edition, which supports vibrant visuals and stuff. It's what I've been waiting for since the Switch 2 came out. I'm glad it didn't take like 4 years like the PS5 version did.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's going to be like a year and a half, hopefully. Yeah, I'm excited for that, which is very strange to say, considering I'm watching a direct for new games, and Minecraft's getting a Switch 2 edition.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't show that off in the Minecraft Live.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's coming this year though. Even if it is going to be a little bit of a downgrade compared to some other games, consoles, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine with me. They have this quick scissor reel of really quick things.
Did they show afterwards anyway?
Atelier. Atelier Korea.
I don't know.
It looks interesting, actually.
It does.
I don't know. I have nothing else to say about it though. It simply looks interesting. This is really the only Atelier game I've ever looked at and gone, oh, that looks interesting. It's coming to Switch 1 though, by the looks of it as well, which looks.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Space
It's a bit
Marines.
funny looking.
I'm sure people are excited for that.
It's Warhammer.
Yeah, Warhammer. I don't know.
Good for
I know
it.
people like it. I have
I don't know either.
nothing about it. Observer, which is very psychological looking.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no interest in that either.
It just looks like a dark horror version of Persona 4.
Yeah, DayZ, which I guess again that people may be excited for. I feel like this could have run on Switch 1. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid Volume 2 Master Collection thing. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure people are happy about that too. I have nothing to say about the games. Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration, available later
Yeah.
that day. Very nice
Yep,
to see Rise.
it's a
Always like
thing.
Rise. I finished Rise. I probably won't go back to play Rise.
Yeah.
Because I prefer Shadow.
Yeah.
Like, they're all really good, however, like, they're all the same.
Yeah.
Like, they improve over time, therefore, like, once you play Shadow, it's like, well, do I have any reason to go back to the first two?
Yeah.
I don't know, I really do like them, though. Like, I've 100%ed most of the stuff in Rise. I didn't fully 100% it like I did with Shadow, however, I'm most of the way there. And I was quite happy with my playthrough of it. Yeah, all that leaves now is Shadow, though, to come to Switch 2, which is always good. And then Tales of Eternia, which is a big one for us. Remastered. Finally, one of the 2D games is getting remastered. It's available October 16th.
Everyone's happy with it.
It got a trailer too afterwards, a bigger trailer that sort of showed it off. I mean, it looks like Tales of Eternia, except now in HD, and
HD.
it's coming to Switch 1 and 2.
runs better,
I'm hoping
probably.
it doesn't do the thing where it only comes to Switch 1 and play it on Switch 2 like Berseria did,
Yeah.
which very much frustrated me. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. And then SnowRunner.
SnowRunner?
I don't know. It's like a truck simulator over ice.
Yeah.
I don't have much else to say about it. Fitness Boxing 3, Switch 2 edition. These games.
Because why not, I guess.
Whenever I see them, I'm like, yeah, okay. I believe they're quite well liked though. Everbloom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like another cozy farm sim mining thing.
Yeah.
I don't have much else to say about it. Final Fantasy 14 Online. There's a lot of Final Fantasy stuff here. Early access available in August, which I'm sure people are quite excited for. 14 is the one that I've never been really interested in because it's internet, it's online.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, which this is the one that shocked most people, I believe. This sort of set of stuff.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like the collections coming to Switch too. Again, though, I'll never understand why the first two games, the PS2 games, had to be a cloud version on Switch 1. That I don't
know.
I'll never understand it. However, yeah, every game, for the most part, as far as I'm aware, like, there may be some missing. For the most of the games, they will be coming in, like, 2 different collections or something to the Switch 2.
Yeah.
Not cloud versions.
Yeah.
And then they made a massive announcement with showing off some Kingdom Hearts 4 gameplay, which people have been waiting for a while, and we're not expecting in this direct at all, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Therefore, I guess that's nice to see. Again, I have nothing much to say about it.
Yeah, it just looks like more Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, it looks more realistic, I guess.
Yeah.
As Sora gets older. It looks
Yep.
fantastic graphics-wise, though. I will
Yeah.
not lie about that. It looks really, really good on Switch 2. Yeah.
they did
The
a
hair's a
good
bit
job with
fuzzy,
it.
though.
Yeah, well, I mean, nothing seems to be able to figure out.
I don't know
hair,
why that's a
so-
constant thing. Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
looks
I
good.
don't know.
I can't tell if it's running at 30 or 60.
I don't know.
I'm assuming 30, though.
I'd say most
Yeah.
likely.
I don't know. Not me. Again, I'm not going to play it. And then the last thing
Oh, and then yeah,
to end it all off is the Ocarina of Time remake, which didn't excite me at all because I knew all about it.
yeah.
It's been leaked
And
to
personally, I don't.
the end of the world and back.
Yeah, I personally don't like the look of it, but that's just me.
I think it's going to be a thing where you're going to have to wait till gameplay comes out to sort of understand it.
Yeah,
The biggest
definitely.
problem is, though, with this trailer, yeah, it's neat that Ocarina of Time is getting a remake. However, why did they not show
It
us any
shows
gameplay,
nothing.
considering the game's coming out this year?
At some point.
Yeah. Like, I'm assuming it's going to be the holiday game,
Yeah.
because they haven't got any holiday game announced
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Therefore, I'm assuming that's what it's going to be. They should have shown some, even if they showed like 2 seconds of Link looking over the Kakariko Forest or something. Village.
Yeah.
Kakariko Village or whatever.
Literally.
That all to do. That's all I needed. Simply something. However, it shows nothing except this top-down part of
Literally
Link, and
nothing.
people are saying that it is definitely the cutscene, and like we don't know if that's the cutscene yet. That might have been something for the trailer. We don't know.
Yeah.
We
I
simply don't know. However, we will know sometime this year. I simply don't understand why they didn't show anything. They didn't announce like a direct for it or anything,
No.
and they didn't call it remake or anything. Really, they simply called it the Legend of Zelda
No,
Ocarina
they
of Time.
just
Therefore,
called it Ocarina of Time.
yeah. My biggest worry is
And
it
use the
uses
new
the brand
logo.
new logo style from Breath of the Wild and Tears, which
Yep.
I prefer the old logo.
Yeah.
That direct, for me at least, was very underwhelming.
Again, yeah, it depends on the
Yeah.
person.
I didn't have much in there
I
for
liked it a lot.
my own
but,
taste, personally.
yeah,
Which,
but I did.
look, I'm not that bothered by it because I've got a lot already that I have to do.
Oh, yeah.
Therefore, like, this gives me a little bit of a break, I guess, until, like, Ocarina comes out. Maybe Pikaniku, Orbitals. That were like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, Minecraft, as I said, that's what I'm most excited for, which I think is hilarious. And then it sort of goes into Devin Pritchard gives a bit of a talk, the new CEO of Nintendo, since we haven't really seen him much.
Yeah. No, not really.
No. Yeah. Otherwise, though, yeah, I don't know, wasn't...
Yeah. Yeah, very, very dependent on whether
Yeah,
or not you
controversial.
like RPGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a number of reasons.
I think that's all I've got, though.
I think that's
We're
it.
not going to talk about the treehouse because we didn't watch it.
We didn't watch it.
I don't know. I had no interest in watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did I guess our poll go from last week?
One person said that they thought the best showcase was the Summer Games Fest one.
Oh yeah. That's fair. I personally, I think, okay, now that all this is over, I guess I personally feel the Xbox Game Showcase was my favorite. However,
Yeah,
I am biased.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the poll for this week will be something to do with the direct, something.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah. Something about
Yeah,
it.
we'll work something out. Otherwise, though, I think that's it.
I think
Therefore,
so.
I hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you for listening, and we shall be back in the next one. Cheers, everyone.
Bye-bye.